This man loves projects he can do with his tractor. The wintertime about drives him crazy. Go over here and see what he's up to. I can't really get in there to see. It'll be nice to have gravel there. Warmer today, so more of the snow is melting. Maybe that'll take some of the buildup down the creek and we won't have so much to dig up. I can tell that some of it's gone. That's a good thing. As long as it doesn't get too high. That road's on the list to fix this year. Pour concrete with, I don't know if they call it cat mesh or what they call it to put in there. So the concrete will hold up. Would have been nice to have had this tractor years ago. It would have helped his back out a whole lot. Mine too. I was always digging rocks out with a pick and a shovel, crowbar. That's where all the rocks around the trails and the other campground came from, was me having a crowbar and a shovel digging them up so the little kids wouldn't trip over them and we could bring in gravel and have it a nice smooth flat area. You can never have too many piles of gravel around to use. There's always somewhere to put it. Hi, Rosie baby. This just goes right back down and we have it directed back into the irrigation ditch. But it used to go all over this property, and this road was just kind of like a ATV road. And because the ditch was broken up in so many places, it went all over there and out in these trees. So he doesn't mind that it goes along here and back into the ditch, because ultimately he's getting a lot more water than he used to, because Tracy patched this ditch up in a whole lot of places. And it leaks out. It still leaks out anyway. So it's a good thing. We helped him out and he helps us out. Tracy was up here yesterday fixing the horseshoe pits. We need to haul some more sand in, but the boards came apart and stuff, so he's getting it ready for Memorial Weekend. See, he put these plates on there with big long screws. Those screws were expensive. Oh, my shadow's in the way there. Anyway, he did that with both pits, and then we'll haul some more sand in there. It looks like there was some munchkins up here playing in the sand. I don't know when. Probably the little niece and nephew and their friends or something. On my old channel, I had told some of you about there was plastic buckets around here around the sandbox. Oh, there's a critter hole. Squirrels like to make their homes in here. I feel really bad when the kids play and it squishes their homes, but it's for the kids, not the squirrels. But anyway, there's a plastic bucket here, and it was starting to cool down up here, and I was cleaning up the toys, and I picked up the bucket to put it away, and there was something there, and I couldn't really see it very good, and I put my head down there, and there was a coiled up rattlesnake right under it. Yeah, glad I didn't get bit in the face. So I'll be a little more careful in the future. We just saw all of this the other day. I'm regretting I had deleted all my old content, and I had some videos ready to go, and I had a video of about 50 turkeys, and I just sat by a juniper tree, and they came about 12 feet away from me and just walked by me and were talking, and I got such good video of them, and then I just followed them along the tree line, and they were out in the open, and I had such a great video that was probably 12 minutes long before I ended it, and it had such good shots, but they were such dummies because they didn't even notice me. I thought, where are you when it's turkey season? They're not around right now. I think they found a new spot where somebody feeds the birds. The kids like to ride the water down the ditch when it's not too strong. And then we have what we call the kid catcher we put in down there in case somebody falls in when it's really deep and strong, and they won't go any farther. And they usually dig this out with their shovels over Memorial Weekend and make a little dipping pond to play in. But then the dirty water that comes off the mountain from the fire, it fills it up again pretty quick. I deleted my video holding a tarantula, and A Surfer, he quite liked that video. So I'm going to do what I can to find me another one this year and pick it up for him, since he knows how much I love to listen to the whales talking under the water. This is right where I found the last one. They ought to be coming out pretty soon if it stays as hot as it is. They're actually good mouse catchers. But I'm going to keep a looking, and it's going to be especially for Surfer Boy. Oh, by the way, A Surfer, I have some plans for videos in the future, so be watching out. I'm giving you a heads up. There's the family tree again. Need to oil up those names. He hauled in some dirt from some people that have some construction going on to fill up this area, and then he'll level it out and make a nice place for my daughter's trailer to park when they come. That'll be good. There he goes again for some more gravel. And over here, we're getting some limbs piled. I didn't want any more on the main pile because I'm afraid I don't like when the flames get real tall. And we'll burn this over Easter when the youngest grandkids are here. They love to have fires. And over here is a little hut that the kids have gotten together with their cousins and are building that they do on Memorial Weekend and have some fun. It could use some more limbs added to it. I added a lot when they weren't all dried up. Now I can see where it needs more, but they can actually make it bigger and add another room on this side if they each want their own, whatever they want to do. We'll just trim some more limbs because we're never out of those. Makes it safer around here if you have the limbs trimmed like that off the bottom, so ground fires don't spread as fast. I think that's so cute from the deer, their little tongues. The rabbits come lick on it too. Who knows what else does, but I think that's so cute. Well, looks like he found another place to put some gravel. Yeah, over here he had to dig all this up because he was running some power lines and he was going to hook them up to the power, which is run by generator, solar generator, gas, and there's the box. Anyway, the end of one got lost down in the pipes, and he dug and he dug and he couldn't find it, and I kept telling him, you need to come over here closer by the edge of the pavement, and he goes, I don't remember it that way. Guess where it was, guys? Right where Rowdy thought. And I shouldn't have known because I really didn't pay attention what he was doing when he was doing that. But anyway, he found it, and it's kind of hard to get it through all the pipes and turn and up that, but he got her done. He always gets her done. There he goes again. Anyway, thanks for joining me. It's hot up here. It's 88 today. Quite a difference from a few days ago having snow. Who knows what tomorrow will bring. Thanks a lot. Rowdy out.